Good morning. This is for all the kids out there. And these are the things that I wish someone had taught me in school. Oh my gosh, the list goes way past this, but okay. So let's start with everything is energy. Everything is a frequency or a vibration. You know, the best part about meditating is becoming aware of your own vibration versus everyone else's vibration. And you become really good at picking up on what feels good and what doesn't feel good. And that's a lifesaver. The next thing is stay off the technology unless you're using it for a purpose, because you're actually already in quite the holographic virtual reality game. You came here to be in this game, so why the heck are you constantly being in some other kind of game? And you've probably had a whole bunch of past lives, sometimes dealing with the same issues you are or will experience in this lifetime because you haven't really completely figured it out, resolved it, healed the issues. So it's pretty darn important to keep your eyes on this game instead of, those, Roblox, whatever else everyone's playing. Yeah, so it doesn't mean you can't have some entertainment, but at the same time, here's what you really want to be focused on more than anything. Yep. So how can you do that? Well, hypnosis is a wonderful, wonderful way, but meditation is also amazing. And kids, you guys might think, I don't know how to meditate. It's simply about resting in awareness. And your monkey mind will start, jumping around. And every time a thought goes by, as you're sitting there focused on your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, just push them away, blow them away like clouds. Don't engage with them. Don't react to them. And it's a journey. It really is. Okay, but what I really wanted you to understand is this analogy. Okay, your divine essence spark is way bigger than that meat suit, that car you're driving around, right? And so I want you to imagine that the bigger part of yourself, because it can't all fit into your container, is sitting on a couch. And it's playing a video game, and you see the cord connected to the screen, and then there's your avatar. That's you. And you're very limited in perspective. You only can see the game that you're in, but you can't see the rest of you sitting on the couch. Well, that's the gap we want to bridge. That's what we want to do in this lifetime. Have a remembrance that you're way bigger than that small little being that you think you are in the game, taking everything so extremely seriously, getting upset over the small things. Remember, in a video game, right, you want to level up. And so in order to do that, you're faced with certain obstacles and issues and problems. Instead of reacting to them, if you take on the perspective of the higher self, the bigger part of yourself sitting on the couch, you have way more advantage. You can see every problem as an opportunity to rise above the challenge. So focus on the solutions instead of the problems. Yeah. So how do you find out what the problems are that you need to resolve and heal and overcome? Well, that's easy. We call them triggers. I like to imagine that we're all walking around with invisible wounds. And so when situations or people are, we think, creating problems, they're like throwing salt in the wounds. And you should be thankful because they're showing you exactly the spots you need to heal. So whenever you start to feel low vibe because of something, stop and say, aha, this is an opportunity for me to dig in and look to see what needs to rise to the surface. That is evolving spiritually, bringing up any issues and looking at them with love, compassion, forgiveness, and very much placing yourself in a higher seat of light or frequency. You can't bypass this stuff. You can't ignore this stuff. You can't shove it under the rug. You can't blame everybody else. You have to take accountability and responsibility, love and let go, realizing your true nature, your ability to manifest things into your life. Remember, when you're vibing higher, it's like a drawstring bag that you're opening further and further for the universe to bring you all the wonderful things. When your energy is all crunchy and grumbly, it's like you've tightened that drawstring bag and the universe can't put those wonderful gold coins. And I don't mean money. It may come. Abundance can be in many forms. Friendships, opportunities, experiences, all those amazing things. But yeah, money too. So anyway, I am suggesting to all of you, younger folk especially, while you're young, have these realizations so that you can move forth and live the best possible life ever. But I think this applies to all of us. Okay, over and out.